Hey everyone, this is Erika from Oaks Lab, and today with me here I have our partnership associate Josh. Welcome, Josh, to the call.
Thanks, Erika. Looking forward to it.
All right, well, let's get into it straight. I have a few prepared rapid-fire questions for you, so I hope you're ready for them.
All right.
The first one goes, what's your dream vacation spot?
Dream vacation spot. So it depends on how you look at a vacation. If it's for like relaxing or if it's for exploring. For relaxing,
Up to you,
basically anywhere with a beach and cocktails. Good enough for me.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought you were going to say. Beach and cocktail. Two good things. Regarding the second question, if you could solve any problem with technology, what would it be?
Probably more ownership over your own data, right? I think that there's a lot of data that we just give away for free to companies. And so if you had a way to, actually own it and do what you wanted with it and maybe even commercialize it.
All right, well, let's get into the usual question. The first one that I would have for you, if you could basically introduce yourself to the audience, tell us a little bit more about yourself and what did you do prior to joining Oaks Lab, actually?
Sure. I'm Josh. I'm American. I've been living in Europe now for the last 5 years. I studied finance and economics in university. I worked in finance after university while I was still in the United States. I joined a couple of startups. I was head of market research for a kind of real estate investment startup. And then I really wanted to pursue a position that was focused on business development, sales, and applied at Oaks Lab and been here ever since.
If we would dive deep a little bit more into Oaks Lab itself and the ecosystem that we have here internally, how would you describe our company culture?
There's a good vibe. It's not that everyone is super like talkative or charismatic or anything. It's just like there's a buzz, right? And like you don't really feel it until you're there in the office, you're interacting with everybody. And then there's also like a thread of, I think, ambition, right? Everyone wants to really contribute to these startups. They want to make them successful. And I think a lot of people work really hard to do so. But then from like a social or cultural aspect, like I think the company does a really good job of allowing remote workers to still participate in everything. Of course, we're using video conferencing like we are now. But of course, when we have events, I think everyone does a really good job of trying to make them remote friendly.
What is maybe one trait? Again, I'm going back to the traits, but traits are everything. No, but if you would think about, someone that would join Oaks Lab, which trait do you think that everyone has to really have at Oaks Lab in order to succeed?
Yeah, I think honest communication is a big one. I think it's so important, especially, in all aspects of Oaks Lab's business. We're really working with the budgets of these startups, and those budgets are really limited. And so I think honest communication, not only with the stakeholders, but also within the team members, is just so crucial to the success of the project.
All right, well, going into the last question that I'm actually asking almost all people, and that is, if you would have a friend or anyone that, would basically be trying to apply to Oaks Lab or was wondering if they could be a good fit, what message would you convey to them?
I think that Oaks Lab's a really great company. And so I know that they would love to work for it. But we're also a company with high standards, so I hope they prepared for their interview.
Amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, Josh, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're going to have a rest wonderful of your day. And thank you, audience, as well, for watching. And we'll see you all very soon. Thank you, Josh.
Yeah, thanks, Erika. This was fun.